amount of money. Text him at like 10 o'clock. Has the seller seen the offer? Oh, tonight? Oh. Good morning, Carol.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Well, hi, good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. You?
Great, thank you. Thanks. It's so far just you and me. I'm so glad to see you on here. This is awesome.
Well, same here. It's so good to talk to you. That it's so good to have someone to talk to about the scripts because I'm still new, but I'm not that new now.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
it's definitely like I've been talking to people, but I haven't gotten a lead, so that's a little frustrated. But
It is. It's really, I find it can be super frustrating. You have to be addicted to just getting on, doing those conversations, having the conversations and getting that. And eventually, the more you put out, it will come back to you. It's a guarantee. It's like sticking through it when it's so tough. When you're like, I'm done, just just stick to it because I know that it takes a while. I remember I got licensed in May of 2013 and I had a full-time job. So just a little bit part-time. I would do open houses on the weekends. And then my first listing didn't happen until January of the next year.
oh,
And then that was 2014. I started to kind of step away from my other job a little bit at a time. In 2015, I jumped in full full time. And what I did, I feel like, was decided that I knew that I could do it. I just really bet on myself. So if you bet on yourself, you'll be good. Just bet on yourself. You can do it. If you
That's
see all the different people in this industry,
mhm.
it's so diverse. It's so many different people, different personalities, and it doesn't really matter about any of those things. It's the person who continues to do the work.
That's that's true. I've what would you say for like someone like myself who's new? What would be like the easiest script or the what would get me like what which one I would have like an edge on getting a lead?
So I found, for me, expireds was really, really great.
Oh,
And I found expireds, if I don't know if you subscribe to any service that gives you expired listings, but they were the one that got me my appointments. So let me see if I can, so maybe going over a couple of those, because a lot of them came out this week, because usually at the beginning or the end of a month, a lot of contracts expire. So why don't we try that? Because
okay.
I don't know, this is where people are really, when they're expired, they're kind of they're definitely frustrated. So sometimes they can be a little angry. Sometimes a lot of people have called them, and they might get a little mad. But if you go to like some older expireds, something that was maybe, in July or August, sometimes those will be maybe a little easier. But do you understand what happens with an expired?
Um, I not that much. Like I'm assuming that they just couldn't sell it for whatever reason, price or the condition, and I'm assuming that they had an agent or maybe didn't. One of the two.
Right. Perfect. You're right. They had an agent, they hired somebody. So it's not like a for sale by owner. So they did expect that they wanted to use an agent, which is really important. And here's one. It goes from this. So basically, at least they know they want to hire an agent. That's a great thing. Second, you can usually look at that listing and say, wow, I can tell that maybe the photography was not very great. Maybe it was just a poor presentation, or things have changed now and people are getting more money. You basically want to get that appointment, and you can ask, is it price, condition, or marketing? Which one of those three or combination of those caused your house not to sell? Because it's either the price, it's the condition that's like, let's say it's a mess, or it's the marketing. Oh, maybe the agent had, like some poor photography, didn't pick up the phone, just kind of sat there. But mostly it's price,
Oh,
mostly. So there are two. So this one, that one there, let me just see if I can find one that's in one.
what? How would I find out if it's expired? Like, what kind of services would I have to look at?
Well, I subscribe to something called Arch Agent, and that's who I use. That's a subscription, so it comes up every day of an expired call. So it is something that, I kind of feel like it might be costly for you. It probably is about like $40, $50 a month. But what I could do, what is your email? I can try to send you a couple and you can practice today. Let me see.
Yeah, I think definitely give you my email.
Let me grab my.
Oh, I texted. I mean, yeah, I
Oh, you
typed
put
it.
it in the chat?
Yes.
Okay. I can't see the chat at the moment. Can you tell me what it is?
Yes, it's Salas, SALAS,
Mm-hmm.
and then L then my first name, Carol, Carol,
Mhm.
@gmail.com.
Okay, excellent. So I'm going to send you some expired. I need to get on and
Thank you. I definitely appreciate that.
yeah. So it's see how it goes for you, and then it might be something you want to subscribe to, so you get them all the time. You can also go right into MLS and look for expired listings, but the problem with that is you don't usually have the contact number. So
Oh,
so expireds are really good because they hired someone that didn't sell and they probably still want to sell. And some people might be saying, I just wanted to wait till after the election. Okay, well, here we are. So the other good ones is like a just sold or a just listed. And those are pretty easy. It's just that sometimes people get into a lot of conversation and they don't actually ask for the business. So you really want to be careful. You can spend your time on the phone with somebody for 45 minutes and never ask them for an appointment because it just goes in the wrong direction, you know?
oh, so just sold or just listed is tricky.
Well, they're good. It just depends on the agent when you're doing it. You have to make sure you close for an appointment. I feel like sometimes people will, you know, not close for that appointment.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to apologize to everyone on Monday. I wasn't here because I had over the weekend somebody got an 8:30 inspection, and so I had to jump up and go there. So, and then I told Lindsay, but Lindsay doesn't get in till 9 and check her email. So I wasn't able to give everybody enough time to know I wasn't coming on. I wrote it. If I can't make it or something changes, I write it on the Facebook 735, just so everybody knows that. So I think that Carol, why don't we start with this this very simple
Okay.
expired, and does somebody want to work with Carol on that one? Is that easy to say, to see?
Yes, I can see that. Um, okay, so I'll start.
Okay, I'll go with you. I'll do
Okay.
the first one.
Hi, I'm looking for Ashley.
Yes, hi.
Hi, my name is Carol Salas. I'm with Keller Williams. I'm sure you figured out that your home came up on my computer as an expired listing, and I was calling to see, when do you plan on interviewing the right agent for the job of selling your home?
Oh, um, I don't know if I will.
Oh, really? Okay. Um, if you sold this home, where would you go next?
I'd say Florida, probably.
Well, that's a good destination. And how soon do you have to be there?
Probably by spring.
Spring?
Mhm.
Okay, so, and in, are you in a hurry to be there by spring?
No, not really.
All right. What do you think stopped your home from selling?
Oh, I think the agent, I don't know, they didn't do anything. It's possible that, you know, maybe the price wasn't right.
Oh, really? Okay. And how did you happen to pick the last agent you listed with?
Somebody told me about him.
Oh, that's great. Too bad that it didn't work out, though. I can
Yeah.
tell that must
You
have
want
been
to
really hard to
just,
sell. Huh?
Carol, what you should do is just stick exactly to the script, because that way you won't get off on a little conversation.
Okay.
So, because if, you know, that, like, try to get them to answer these questions and get the appointment. That's like one of those things, instead of when you fill it in with that fillers, you'll start to go in a different direction. You'll start talking about the politics today. So, so just stick to the script.
Okay. Um, what did that agent do that you like best?
I can't think of anything really.
Oh, ouch. Uh, what do you feel they should have done?
They should have sold my house. I thought it's a very busy market.
I agree. I agree. What will you expect the next agent you choose?
Well, if I choose an agent again, I think I just want the house sold for the best price.
Oh, terrific. Have you already chosen an agent to work with?
No.
Oh, wonderful. I would like to apply for the job of selling your home. Are you familiar with the techniques I use to sell homes?
No, I don't know what you do. I hope it's got to be better than the other one.
I definitely. What would be the best time to show you? Monday or Tuesday at 3 o'clock?
Tuesday would be great.
Perfect. I'll see you then.
See you then. I mean, I was easy, but you can understand that they're kind of burnt. Usually they're not as nice. They kind of will be a little burnt, but they do want to sell their house. Now, Matthew, you've done a lot of expired calls. What's your biggest objection?
Um, it changes. I mean, now it's people just want to wait. A lot of people want to wait till the election's over, wait till the spring and see what happens. That's now, but usually it's just, we want to take some time off, and we're just, they're frustrated. They don't want to put it back on and waste their time again. I think that's the most common one, but now it's changed a little bit with the market because they're worried, especially people with condos. They don't want to. The market's gone down, and they don't want to. They don't want to sell now. They want to wait till the spring just because price.
Right. Yeah. And what is your, like, do you have anything that you say to somebody when they say that?
For which one?
Let's say like, I want to wait till the spring.
Yeah, I mean, I just say all we know now is it's still a seller's market. The inventory is low, and buyers are out there, and we don't know what's going to happen in the spring. And basically, what I say is, we tell our clients is, if you want to sell, you're motivated to sell. Now is the time to do it, because you risk not selling it for as much as you could even get now. If you wait till the spring, you don't know. So that it's the unknown. That's what I usually say, and then say, we've been selling homes now, and we've had success. So now is the time to do it. It's still a seller's market.
Yeah. I mean, if you kind of say, I think if I can sell your home in 30 days or less, would that be a problem for you? That's like great thing to say, because there you're like, oh, well, no, that would be good.
Yeah.
Okay, let me come on over. So, yeah, so I think taking this, and maybe if someone's getting, if maybe Barry and Matthew, if you guys kind of go through this a little quick, but give a little tough pushback, like maybe I'm not going to sell till the spring, come up with some sort of a good closing to close it anyway.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Let's see.
So Matthew, do you want to do the expire, and Barry, you come up with the, like you don't want to sell till the spring or something.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just pulling it up here because I see it on my
I know you always
iPad.
have a couple of things.
Well, that's fine. I can read it off there. It's actually pretty clean. I just don't know. Was this an older? I'm seeing if this is one of the ones I printed out. I don't think so. Is this older one you uploaded or newer?
Yeah, this one was a while ago I put up there.
Okay, I think I see it here. Expired over the phone. Okay, yeah. So hi, I'm looking for Barry. My name is Matthew with Keller Williams Realty.
Hi, this is Barry.
Hi, so I'm sure you figured out that your home came up on our computer as an expired listing, and I was calling to see, when do you plan on interviewing the right agent for the job of selling your home?
Man, all I've been doing is getting calls from you guys. I would like to sell it, but I don't know. I've had such bad experiences so far. You just keep calling me.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised getting a lot of calls. And my question is, if you sold the home now, where would you go next?
If we were gonna, probably South Carolina.
Okay, that's great. And how soon do you have to be there?
Probably within 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years.
We-
Okay,
we've
so
kinda
no,
put-
no
Yeah,
rush.
we've kind of put off our plans, because the house didn't sell when we originally wanted it to.
Okay, so originally, when would you have liked to be there?
By the end of this year, but,
Hmm.
we didn't see that happening.
Okay, and what do you think stopped your home from selling?
Uh, the agent that we had told us that we were a little overpriced on it, but we saw the prices going up all around, and we thought we were pretty comparable with everyone. So we think
Okay.
they said it was the price.
Okay, so your agent thought it was the price. Okay, and I'm just curious, how did you happen to pick the agent that you listed with?
It's somebody who was working in the area. They had sold a couple of houses around, so we just call that person.
Okay, so you saw them online, and what did the agent do that you like best?
For us, not really a lot. They were able to sell the other homes. You're a little disappointed they weren't able to get ours done.
Okay, and so what do you feel like they should have done better?
I know that they mentioned that they thought they were overpriced. Maybe there was something else they could. I'm not sure what else they could have done. We just wanted the house sold.
Okay, and now if you were to relist, what would you expect from the next agent that you chose?
I don't know, maybe show it differently. There weren't a lot of open houses at the time. I'm not sure what other things could have been done, but it just seemed to be put more effort into it.
Okay, and I know you're kind of taking a little bit of a step back for the moment, but have you already chosen the agent you're going to work with next, or do you know who you might choose?
No.
Okay, no, wonderful. And so, what I'd like to do, the reason why I call, I'd like to apply for the job of selling your home. And are you familiar with the techniques I use to sell homes?
Not at all. No.
Great. And so, when would it be best to show you? Monday or Tuesday at 5 o'clock?
I don't know. I've got to talk with my wife about having you come over and make sure her schedule's good too. So, I don't know. I can't give you an answer to that right now.
No, that's great. I actually glad you brought that up because I'd like both of you to be there. So let's do this. So what if I told you that I could come up with a plan to sell your home in 30 days? You think your wife would be willing to have me over and talk with me?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. And when does she off work? What works best for her?
Usually later in the week. She works earlier in the week, and she has some time off at the end of the week.
Okay, later in the week that works. And what day works best for you? How about, let's say, Thursday after work, say 6:30?
Yeah, I think that should work.
Okay, perfect. I will see you then.
Okay, I can warn her you'll be coming over at that time.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
That's good, because you took from him saying 3 years to,
Yeah.
well, I'm not really sure, to what if it was 30 days, would that work? And it's great, you need both people there to make a final decision. So
Good responses, Matthew.
yeah, they were good. You
Thank you.
pivoted where you need to, and it really was good.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
Barry, do you want to go through this one? I saw a lot of expireds this week. Did you guys? There were a lot came out
Yeah.
like end of November. I do
I saw a
notice that
lot from November 1st. And
they all seem to be really close to Boston. Did you notice that?
yeah, a lot in Boston, condos. And I saw a lot of them
Yeah.
were up as rentals as well. So people just decided that they couldn't sell, they're renting it.
Yeah, it's kind of curious.
You
So
said
maybe-
it's the college students, mostly the college students, and them not being able to go back to school and only online, or is it?
I think it's just people wanting to get out of the city because they don't have to work in the city anymore, so they can work from
Yeah.
home. So they're deciding to move out. So it's
Yeah, I
kind
think
of
that's a big part of it. Yeah.
yeah, it's a trend. I mean, people were trending in the city, and now it's kind of trending back out again.
Okay.
So Barry, do you want to do the expired? Have-
Oh, I mean, I haven't really been working with expireds, but I could try this one. I
Yeah,
don't know
I
how good
mean,
my responses will be, but
well, we can go through and just give you, you do need a little pushback because you've done
Yeah.
this before.
Okay.
Who wants to give him the pushback? Matthew, do you want to give it to him or you want me to?
Sure, I can do it.
Okay.
Okay. Little pushback.
No.
Ring, ring. Hi, I'm looking for Matthew.
Oh, hi, yes, this is Matthew. Who is this?
Hi, Matthew. My name's Barry Green with Keller Williams in Braintree. I'm sure you figured out that your home came up on our computer as an expired listing. And I was calling to see, when do you plan on interviewing the right agent for the job of selling your home?
So yeah, I mean, we've been getting a lot of calls, and really not at the moment. I don't think we're planning to relist.
Oh, okay, that's terrific. Now, if you did sell your home, where would you go next?
Um, well, I mean, our plans have changed, but originally we wanted to move somewhere down south. We probably in the Carolinas somewhere.
Oh, that's exciting. How soon do you have to be there?
No rush. We just wanted to see how much we could get for our home, and couldn't get the price we wanted, so I think we're just gonna wait a little while now.
Oh, okay, Matthew, what do you think stopped your home for selling?
I don't know. What do you think? It's like you couldn't tell because we've had we thought it was priced right, and it's a great home, a great location. So I mean, what do you think from looking at it? Can you tell?
Uh, Sorry about that phone. Yeah, how would I respond to this one?
So, because you may say, well, I'm really not sure. I really would love to see with my own eyes to see what,
Oh, okay,
so you're basically trying to get in there. I mean, if you
Get
if you knew what it looked like, if it was on your computer and the photos were really horrible,
yeah,
you would say that. But if you haven't seen it, which most of the time I just blindly call, I'd say,
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
100% sure. I feel like we need to, discuss that further, and I'd like to see your house.
Okay. Well, I'm not really sure. I haven't actually seen your home. I'd really need to get in and look at it, evaluate it to get you a better judgment on, what do I think maybe stopped your home from selling. But now, how did you happen to pick that last agent that you listed with?
It was a referral from a friend. They helped them buy and sell their home, so they recommended them.
Oh, well, that's great. What did that agent do that you liked best?
I mean, they were great. They helped me, stage the home and did everything for me, and they're very responsive. I think they did it. It seemed like they did a good job. It's just I'm not sure. I still can't figure out why it didn't sell.
So is there anything you feel that they should have done that they didn't do?
Yeah, bring me an offer. I mean, I just could. We didn't get any offers in. They did everything
Uh,
else was good, but I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Wow, really? So what will you expect from the next agent that you choose?
Um, well, I expect them to actually bring physical offers, not just bring people into my house, because that's what happened before.
Okay, well, that's terrific. Have you already chosen an agent to work with?
No, not yet. I mean, we're still considering possibly going back with this other agent since they're recommended. I don't know if they did anything wrong, so I don't know. I mean, I might just go back with them.
Okay, but no, that's wonderful. Uh, I would like to apply for the job of selling your home. Are you familiar with any of the techniques that I use to sell homes?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, no. Okay, you're kidding. What I'd like to do is, when would be the best time to show you? Monday or Tuesday at 4?
I'm not sure if we just want people. I think we need some time to kind of decompress and think it over. What if you just give me a call back like in a month or so? Because I think for the winter, I think we're just gonna hang it up. But actually, just call me back probably just in the spring, to be honest, because I don't think we're gonna do anything.
Uh, okay, I mean, I can do that. I just wanted to let you know that, houses are still selling right now. The prices are up and you don't know what's going to happen, within 6 months to housing prices. We don't know what the market's going to be. So perhaps if I just come over, show you, what I can do now, and, you can make a choice after that. But, rather than just waiting till the spring.
Okay, yeah, I mean, if you think I can get more for my house now, so you're saying the prices are gonna go down in the spring?
There's no way to know if they are or not, but what's happening with the market now. So, just maybe, perhaps taking a look at what you could possibly get. We could look at, your area. I can check out the house, see what the value would be. And, at least you'd have that information now. And, if you decide still that you'd want to go off in the spring, that would be, but your decision at that point.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanna come over, I don't wanna, waste your time because I don't think I'm gonna really sign anything now. If you wanna just come over and take a look at the home,
Okay.
feel free
No,
to,
I'd
but like
like-
I said, I don't think we're gonna do anything till the spring.
Well, no, I'd still like to do that and, just see what information we can get out of it. So again, when would be the best time to show you? Monday or Tuesday at 4?
Tuesday sounds good. I think Tuesday works.
Okay, I will be there on Tuesday at 4 and get to meet you personally.
All right, see you then.
Thank you.
Excellent. You didn't fluster at all, Barry. You kept going. That's good.
You
You can
can't
use
see
the
my
one like,
underwear, huh?
you can use a couple of different ones that I love that say, well, you don't owe that agent anything, and you really don't owe me anything either, but you do owe yourself and your family the very best. So wouldn't it make sense for me to come over and give you another opinion? Or I understand you want to wait till the spring, but, and I wouldn't want you to end up with a weak agent at a weak moment. So why don't we meet now?
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it
Bring
feels
the
weird to
agent
say
into it.
that,
Yeah.
but it works. Some of the stuff that we say that sounds so weird I think in our speech, like things like, when do you plan on interviewing the right agent or a powerful agent for the job of selling your home? Like, don't you need a bulldog like me? When people hear that, they're like, it's so weird. It gets their attention. So it causes them, you're a little bit different than everyone else that called. And they might go, a bulldog? Well, who the heck is this? I got to meet this person. This is weird. Everybody else is just kind of like, how about, can I, I'd like to come over and see your house. I might have a buyer, instead of, when do you plan on interviewing a powerful agent like myself? It's a completely different feel. And
I
so
always wondered why they threw those words in there. It does seem unusual, but now I see why.
yeah, I mean, just thinking, you get the phone call and you get both of those questions.
Yeah.
One, we all have to remember that they want to be taken care of. They want us to take some control of that house. And we feel very timid about expressing the fact that we can do that. And we have to be really, just get our mindset, like, we can do this. We know how to do this. Anyone who's new, there are plenty of people here that will, like Carol, walk you through it, go with you on the appointment and get you, questions answered and help you through. But you have the license, you have the ability, you have other people to help you. Everybody can do this. So I know it's 9:02. If somebody wants to go one more, that's good with me. But I know we all have to get on the phone. And, oh, Kristen, what's she doing on here? Good morning, Kristen. Is she coming to
Hi,
hi,
how are you?
good. We were just getting ready to wrap it up. Unless you want to do this this expired script that we have on the computer.
Did it not start at 9?
8:30.
Oh, don't worry about me then. They
You
have
want-
been off on everything. I thought I had a 9 o'clock appointment. It's really 11.
Oh,
See me? Why can't you see me?
I don't know. That's weird. Oh, there you are. What's your appointment? Is it a listing appointment?
No.
Yeah. That's okay. Just curious. I'm just curious.
I'm doing research, put it that way.
Excellent. And Do the expired scripts, do you use these?
I don't usually call expires, to be honest,
Okay.
but yeah, this one's a good one.
Have you have called, but you just don't do them? I mean,
I don't usually, yeah, I
Okay.
don't. Yeah, I
Where
haven't
do
in a
you-
while.
where do your deals come from? Sorry, this is becoming like grilling you. You got on
Oh,
here.
now
to-
you're interviewing me. Aren't you guys all glad I jumped on? No. Honestly, people just call me.
Oh, you're lucky.
I'm
That's
not like you.
I have to go hunt. I'm on the hunt.
No, but I mean, it's more kind of like referrals of people that, see my sign or that kind of stuff. I'm going to be more purposeful about, making more calls and stuff as
Mhm.
we get into the new year. So that's my
Because that's the
plan.
only way to grow the business. I mean, you can have a sphere, but in order
Oh,
to
yeah.
get to another level, you have to do something else, right?
100%. Yeah, I've just been a little lazy, let's face it.
Hey,
know.
you've been doing great. So, it's been coming to you. So that's awesome.
Yeah, but no, definitely. I know Bill Stone was calling expired yesterday.
Cool.
I don't know
That's
how he made
awesome.
out, but yeah. So do you find there's been a lot of expireds lately or no?
A ton came up like end of November,
Yep.
end of October, beginning of November.
Yep.
And what I see is a lot of them are Boston. And I just tell everybody, call them all. You can just refer them to another agent and get a
Yeah, just
referral.
pretend you're their ISA or something like,
Yeah, let me
oh, I'm
see.
calling from Keller Williams. Like, oh, okay, let me find a great agent in that area for you.
Yeah. You just go through all these questions and say, great, I'm going to set you up with, Joe Schmo's going to be over there at 4 o'clock on Tuesday, or I'll make sure they get back to you.
Yep.
And you can get a referral out of that. So don't be afraid.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's easy to practice on those ones you're not going to get.
Exactly. Yeah, you can pretend you're calling for somebody else, not yourself, and they get
Mhm.
used to it. Because you can look in the area and look at the roster, the KW roster in that area, and see who that you'd refer it to. And then that way
And
you can say, oh, I'll have Lisa call you.
How else what's another way would you say, being a team leader, you might know, another way if it's something out of state that somebody wants to refer, what should they do? Who should they call?
So you can, it's funny because I'm doing that right now. So you can go on mykw.kw.com, go into the white pages on the right-hand side, scroll all the way down. And there's the white pages are there. And then type in the city and state that the client lives near.
Mhm.
Or is looking to, if that's a seller. If it's a buyer, what area they're looking to buy in. So if they're looking at Miami, Florida, you'll put in Miami, Florida, if that's where they want to move to. And then it will pull up the offices close to that Miami address. And then you can start calling the team leader from there. Or if you know people that already work in that office, like if you go to a lot of like KW events, I mean, I know we're all remote now, but if you would go into a lot of like family reunions and stuff, you may already have connections in those market centers. But if not, you can just call the team leader. And then I would ask them a list of questions. This is it's a friend of mine, they're looking to move there. This is the situation. Who do you, work with that's really good with buyers? You may want somebody that's on a team. You may want an individual agent. You might want an ALC member. You may want a newer agent. You may want, somebody that's, taken bold, whatever your criteria is, ask the team leader who they have in the office. And then I would interview a couple agents and see, who you prefer. I know that you can go on, command and send out the referral and all that, but honestly, for me, it's just not user friendly for me. And I feel
Mhm.
like when I've like just searched, like even in our area, it comes up with people like in Boston, that's not in our area. So I think that if I was to do it somewhere else, I would get the wrong person,
Right.
you know?
That's good. I know that Barry has someone he needs to reach out to in Connecticut, and we kind of went over a little bit of that yesterday. So it was really good that you could actually, give us an even, more streamlined, the white pages. I didn't even know that. So I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny because I'm actually calling Connecticut too. I called the team leader yesterday, haven't got a call back because my niece just got her license. So
Oh,
I'm trying
that's
to find an
awesome.
office close to her, and believe it or not, every Keller Williams office is like an hour from where she lives. So there's like not
Oh.
one close. So I did just call. Where are they looking, Barry?
In Weathersfield,
It's a seller. his
just
brother.
It's seller in Weathersfield, but they want to buy in just close in that area, maybe West Hartford. That's all
Okay.
right around the Hartford area, south of
There
Hartford.
is a KW Hartford.
Okay.
Yep, right there. Christopher Grant, he used to be a team leader. He's an agent. He's on the Matt Miali team now. I actually just called him this morning. He's a great guy. If you want a referral recommendation, I'd have to see who else is on there. I know him and Matt and Erdman a lot, but.
Oh, good. Great.
Good.
Thank you.
You're
Good
welcome.
info.
Yeah. Well, sorry to bump on last minute. I guess I can't read very well. I thought it was at 9, so I just like, oh, well, it's after 9. Let me just jump on.
I
Always
mean,
good to see you,
it's-
Kristen.
It's always good. And this is a little bit of a tidbit of extra information this morning that if we're calling out of our, our area, you can help us figure that out.
Yeah, you can have a nice little business just with referrals. I mean, honestly, like
Mm.
I've been getting a decent amount of referrals lately from people that I don't even know. And I think it's more because, like on my profile, like my KW profiles and all that, I changed everything. Like it doesn't have the boilerplate KW stuff that when you sign on, they have there for you. Like I changed it. My resume is on there. Obviously my picture's on there. Cause if you don't have a picture, like I would go right by you if you didn't have your picture on.
Yeah,
anything.
absolutely.
And I think sometimes social media, I got a listing in Carver because they're like, oh, I see you do a lot of business in Carver. I had one listing. I don't do a lot of business in Carver.
It's happened to me in
He
Hull.
must have-
Multiple
must have-
times I've had
Right?
Hull listings. They're like, I heard you're the person to go to when you list in Hull. And I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
sure.
don't know.
So I got the listing. I mean, it's like, he's like, all right. And that was it. And he's from like, not even a KW office.
Oh, that's so funny.
He's from like next Cape something. I don't know, whatever, but he's in North Carolina. So, if you put yourself out there, join different groups, talk, if you're from another area, your parents from another area, if you used to live in a different state, like call your sphere there and kind of have them be part of your database and just let them know, hey, I know I'm in Massachusetts, but if you know anybody in Rhode Island that's looking to buy or sell, let me know. I will search for a great agent for you and refer you to somebody that can help you. That way it's not like you're getting the commission. I mean, even though you're getting a referral fee, they don't really know that.
I was on the phone with somebody from Keller Williams in San Diego the other night. We just connected and had a Zoom call, talked about what the market looks like there. They still aren't doing any open houses.
Wow.
So, you learn a little bit about what are their marketing strategies, what's their price point, what are they doing for a team? And they love, people love that. We all love to talk about what are you doing? And you can get a little tidbit. Plus now, if I have somebody going to San Diego, I'm going to send them to her. And hopefully she sends anybody from California this way.
Exactly. Yep. Good referral source.
Yeah.
So awesome.
All right, guys.
Have a good day.
Thank you,
Thank
Kristen.
you. Thank you, everybody. Have an
Bye.
awesome day.
Thank
Bye.
you. Have a good day.
Bye,
you too.
Carol. I'm going to email you I'll make sure to take this script, Carol, and I'll email you a couple of expireds, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Bye, you guys. Bye.